Betrayal is a sharp knife, but for those who wield it against a Sigma male, that knife often cuts deeper into their own soul. Did you know that psychologists say betrayal is one of the deepest violations of trust and leaves lasting scars, not just on the betrayed, but also on the betrayer? When it comes to Sigma males, those enigmatic, self-reliant individuals, betraying them has consequences most people never anticipate. Let's uncover why turning your back on a Sigma male is a decision that almost always ends in regret. Welcome back to Brain Boosters, Sigmas, and Sigma supporters. Today, we're diving into the psychological and practical reasons why betraying a Sigma male often boomerangs back on the betrayer. In this video, we'll explore 1. The unique mindset of Sigma males and why their trust is sacred. 2. The ripple effects of losing a Sigma's presence in your life. 3. Real-life scenarios and psychological facts that highlight why people end up regretting their betrayal. Stay tuned, because by the end of this video, you'll understand why betraying a Sigma male isn't just unwise. It's self-sabotage. Following the betrayal, John retreated into his silence, a characteristic trait of Sigma males. This silence, however, does not signify surrender or weakness. Like the quiet before the storm, it is a period of introspection, a time to reassess the situation and to strategize. Sigma males are different from the crowd. They are the lone wolves of society, introverted yet self-reliant. They do not seek validation nor confrontation, often choosing to retreat into their shells when faced with betrayal. But make no mistake, this is not an act of cowardice. It's a thoughtful retreat into a space of quiet strength. This silence is often misunderstood. It's mistaken for acceptance or weakness, when, in reality, it's the opposite. It's the sound of a Sigma male recalibrating, recalculating, and preparing to bounce back stronger than ever. It's the sound of resilience in the face of adversity. Consider it as a chess game. When a Sigma male retreats into silence, it's as if he is contemplating his next move, observing the board from a distance, analyzing every potential outcome. They are not impulsive reactors. They are calculated responders. They don't just play the game, they master it. This silence is also a powerful tool of communication. It sends a clear message to the betrayer. You might have won the battle, but not the war. It's a proclamation that the Sigma male won't be easily broken, won't be easily swayed by the winds of betrayal. It's a silence that speaks volumes, echoing through the corridors of the betrayer's mind, instilling a sense of unease, a nagging feeling that they've underestimated the Sigma. It's a silence that in its quietude roars louder than any words, any shouts, any screams could ever manage. In this silence, the Sigma male finds his power. He finds his strength. He finds his resilience. It's in this silence that he plots his comeback, his resurgence, his return to the top. It's in this silence that he reminds himself and the world that he is not a victim of circumstances, but a master of his destiny. John's silence wasn't defeat, but the calm before a storm. Remember, when a Sigma goes silent, it's not the end. It's just the beginning of a new chapter. It's the silence before the storm. When a Sigma like John withdraws his loyalty and trust, the ripple effects are far-reaching. Imagine a stone thrown into a calm lake. The impact is immediate, creating ripples that spread across the surface, touching every part of the lake. This is the effect when a Sigma male, like our friend John here, pulls back his loyalty and trust. It's not just an emotional setback, it's a societal shakeup that extends far beyond the immediate relationship. Sigma males, known for their independence and self-reliance, are like the glue that holds a group together. They may not be the loudest or the most visible, but their influence is undeniable. They're the silent pillars, the steady hands guiding the ship, the ones you can count on when everything else is falling apart. Their loyalty, once lost, leaves a gap that's hard to fill. Take personal relationships, for instance. A Sigma male's loyalty in a relationship is as rare as a gem. It's not given lightly, but once it's given, it's steadfast. Losing that loyalty is like losing a rare jewel. It leaves an irreplaceable void, a hollow feeling that's hard to shake off. But the ripples extend beyond personal relationships. In social circles, Sigma males are often the stabilizers, the ones who keep the balance and maintain harmony. They're the ones who can see the bigger picture, who can provide perspective when it's needed the most. When a Sigma male withdraws, the balance is upset, the harmony disrupted. The social circle feels the loss deeply, like a ship without a rudder. In the workplace, Sigma males are the silent achievers, the ones who get the job done without seeking the spotlight. Their loyalty and trust are invaluable assets, driving the team towards success. When that trust is broken, the team loses not just a member, but a driving force, a catalyst for success. Betraying John didn't just cost a friendship, it cost an ally. The ripple effect of losing a Sigma's trust and loyalty is far-reaching, touching every sphere of life. It's a loss that's felt deeply, a void that's hard to fill. Betrayal, then, is not just a personal setback. It's a societal loss. Despite the betrayal, John, like all Sigma males, didn't just survive, he thrived. Imagine a phoenix rising from the ashes, reborn, more powerful and more radiant than before. This is the Sigma male in the face of adversity. Betrayal, for many, is a crushing blow. But for John and others like him, it's a catalyst for transformation, a spark that ignites their resilience and fuels their growth. Sigma males are a breed apart. They thrive on challenges. They find strength in solitude, and they have an uncanny ability to turn adversity into advantage. They're not just survivors, they're alchemists, turning the lead of betrayal into the gold of personal growth. When John was betrayed, he didn't wallow in self-pity or seek revenge. Instead, he channeled his energy into self-improvement. He used the pain as a stepping stone, a motivation to become better, stronger, wiser. He dived into books, honed his skills, expanded his knowledge. He embraced solitude for introspection, charting his own path, independent of the expectations and judgments of others. Sigma males are like oysters. When an irritant, like a grain of sand, invades their space, they don't eject it. Instead, they coat it with layers of nacre, turning it into a beautiful pearl. The betrayal was John's grain of sand, and his response, his pearl. He transformed his pain into a beautiful testament of strength, resilience, and grace. This is the power of the Sigma male. They don't just weather the storm, they dance in the rain. They don't just rise from the ashes, they soar. They don't just survive adversity, they thrive in it. They turn their wounds into wisdom and their scars into stars. The Sigma male's response to adversity is not just about survival, it's about growth. It's about turning a setback into a comeback, a breakdown into a breakthrough. It's about using the pain as a springboard for personal development and self-discovery. John's success wasn't in spite of the betrayal, but because of it. The betrayal was a catalyst, a wake-up call, a turning point. It didn't break John, it made him. It didn't define him, it refined him. It didn't end his journey, it began it. The betrayer, on the other hand, began to feel the psychological toll of their actions. Imagine a heavy weight sinking into your chest, a constant reminder of a hasty decision that cost you a rare gem, a sigma male. The guilt seeping into every crevice of the betrayer's mind, like an unsolvable puzzle that gnaws at their peace. Now, add to this a touch of regret, a wish to turn back the hands of time, to undo the damage. But alas, time is a forward-moving train, and there are no stops in the past. The loss is not just in the tangible, but in the intangible. The loss of a sigma's trust, respect, and companionship can be a profound blow to one's emotional health. In essence, the betrayer goes through a mental and emotional upheaval, a turmoil that can last a lifetime. The cost of betrayal is often higher for the betrayer than the betrayed. John, like any sigma male, was a master of strategic comebacks. You see, sigma males, much like the mythical phoenix, have the uncanny ability to rise from the ashes of adversity, stronger and more determined than before. They handle setbacks not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to their ultimate success. When faced with betrayal, they don't wallow in self-pity. Instead, they draw on their inner strength, their resilience, to craft a strategic comeback. They use the sting of betrayal as a catalyst, a spark, to fuel their determination. It's like pouring gasoline on a bonfire. The flame doesn't die down, it only grows fiercer. Sigma males are not driven by revenge. No, they're too focused on their own path to worry about settling scores. Their comeback isn't about proving others wrong. It's about proving themselves right. They remain focused on their goals, refusing to be derailed by external circumstances. They are strategic in their approach, meticulously planning their moves. They understand that a well-planned strategy is far more effective than a hasty reaction. They don't rush their comeback. They masterfully orchestrate it. Like a maestro conducting a symphony, every move they make is deliberate, every decision calculated. They also recognize the importance of patience. They know that Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful comeback. They understand that success is a long game, a marathon, not a sprint. They are willing to put in the time, the effort, the sweat, and the tears, knowing that their perseverance will pay off in the end. But perhaps the most remarkable thing about Sigma males and their strategic comebacks is their ability to turn a negative experience into a positive one. They use the lessons learned from the betrayal to grow, to evolve, to become better versions of themselves. They don't just bounce back, they bounce forward. John's comeback wasn't just a return, it was a rise. And that, my friends, is the true power of a Sigma male's strategic comeback. In the aftermath of the betrayal, John's actions revealed the true colors of those around him. Sigma males, like John, have a knack for unveiling the true character of people in their social circles. They are like mirrors, reflecting the reality of others through their own actions and responses. When betrayal strikes, a Sigma doesn't lash out or play the victim card. Instead, he stays composed, observing and analyzing. This stoic response often puzzles the betrayers and others around him. It's like a litmus test, revealing the true nature of those who once claimed loyalty. This exposure doesn't stop at the betrayer. The Sigma's reaction reverberates through his social circle, prompting a reevaluation of relationships. The ones who stand by him in adversity show their worth, while the fair-weather friends expose their duplicity. This process of revelation is not just about unmasking the betrayers. It's about understanding the reality of his surroundings. John didn't just expose his betrayer, he exposed the reality of his surroundings. John's journey from betrayal to success inspired self-reflection in his betrayer. You see, witnessing the rise of a Sigma male from the ashes of deceit can be an enlightening experience for those who had once chosen the path of betrayal. It's like a slap of reality that echoes in the quiet corners of their conscience. This isn't about guilt or remorse. Rather, it's about understanding the weight of their actions, the scale of their miscalculations. The betrayer, seeing the Sigma's resilience, is forced to confront their own weaknesses, their own failures. It's a harsh mirror, but one that reflects the truth in all its stark clarity. Through this reflection, they come to realize the strength that lies in silence, the power that resides in being a Sigma. This realization often leads to personal growth, a change in perspective, a shift in their life's trajectory. John's journey wasn't just his own, it became a mirror for his betrayer. By betraying John, his former friend lost a valuable long-term ally. Now let's delve into the long-term vision that Sigma males often possess. Sigmas, with their strategic approach to life, are the chess masters in the game of life. They see the bigger picture, the grand scheme of things, and they navigate their moves with precision and foresight. When you have a Sigma in your corner, you're not just gaining a friend, you're gaining a visionary, someone who can offer invaluable insights, someone who can help you see beyond the immediate, beyond the present hurdles. But in the act of betrayal, what you lose is more than just a friend. You lose the architect of long-term success. You lose the mentor who could guide you through the labyrinth of life. You lose the strategist who could help you turn the tide when things go south. In betraying John, his former friend didn't just lose a friend, he lost a vision. John's success served as a constant reminder of the cost of betrayal. A sting, a thorn, a pulsating echo. The success of a Sigma male like John is not a mere achievement. No, it's a testament, a living, breathing monument to the price of betrayal. You see, when a Sigma male is betrayed, he doesn't wallow, he doesn't break. He rises, he thrives, he conquers. And each step he takes on his journey to success, each milestone he achieves, serves as a stark, constant reminder to those who underestimated him, to those who thought they could bring him down. That promotion he got at work, that's not just a job title, it's a reminder. That new business he started, that's not just a company, it's a reminder. That happiness he found, that's not just joy, it's a reminder. John's success wasn't just his own triumph, it was a lasting lesson for his betrayer.